Yeah, you read the title right. I stayed awake until 7 a.m. for 60 days straight. Now, this goes without saying, night shifts are extremely bad for you. It's not good. I don't recommend it. Don't do it unless you have to. But the number one thing that I learned from this experience is that whole online culture of 5 a.m. wake up and grinding in the morning, and if you don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're not going to be successful. It's BS. Honestly, it doesn't matter what time you wake up, it doesn't matter what time you go to sleep when it comes to success. There's nothing special inherently about waking up at 5 a.m. Some people can't really work and get their creative juices flowing in the morning. At nighttime or in the afternoon, that's when our creative juices are flowing. That's when we want to do work. That's when we want to do fun things and get excited about different things that motivates us. Just because you're sleeping in doesn't mean you can't be successful. Just because you're staying up late doesn't mean you can't do things to get ahead in life. The second thing that I learned from staying up until 7 a.m. every single day for 60 days is that you will find things to occupy yourself and do things that are productive. You see, when you realize that you have until 7 a.m. until you can go to sleep, you can't just go talk to people. You can't just go out and do things. Everywhere is closed. You can't go out to eat, it's closed. You can't go to the gym, it's closed. You can't talk to anyone, they're sleeping. So it's just you and your apartment. And so you really have to decide what you want to do with your free time to occupy yourself. And this will lend itself to many creative hobbies. Maybe you might take up painting or DJing or music creation or making YouTube videos, all of which I found that I like doing during night shifts on my days off because I don't have time during the day to do any of that stuff because first off, I didn't know I'd like that stuff, and second of all, I'm busy doing other stuff because I'm awake with everyone else. But because I stayed up until 7 a.m., I found things that I personally enjoyed to make myself busy. So it's actually a really fun experiment to see what you truly like and what you occupy yourself with in your free time. The next thing that I learned from staying up until 7 a.m. consistently for 60 days is how to ritualize and make my sleep as efficient as possible. Because when you're sleeping at nighttime, there's no issue. It's dark, everyone's asleep, everyone's quiet, no problem, no issue, you fall asleep. But when you fall asleep at 7 a.m., the sun comes out. People are starting to wake up. You hear cars outside, you hear the neighbors upstairs, you hear dogs barking. And there's all these different things that can really interrupt your sleep and just make you feel like crap. And so what I learned is the most efficient way to check all the boxes to make sure I'm following everything to a T in order to sleep properly. And those things were eye masks, blackout curtains, earplugs, setting the AC to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, setting my phone to do not disturb, going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time. And these were the things that I did to help ritualize my sleeping patterns because anyone can go to sleep at night, it's easy. But when you have to go to sleep when it's sunny out, that's a difficult thing to accomplish. And just to show you guys, I'm not even kidding. Right now, I'm making this video at 3:30 in the morning because I still have a few more hours left before I go to bed and I want to make a few batch videos at night. I would take my camera out, but my camera is anchored to my desk with a tripod and the lights and the microphones and stuff. But trust me, everyone's sleeping right now. I'm trying to keep it as quiet as possible so I don't wake up my girlfriend. But the final thing that I learned was how to stay motivated when you're awake. Because by the time you wake up, for me, it's 3:30 or 4 p.m., right? For a lot of people, their day is over, now they're gonna go to the gym and then rest and then they go to bed in like a couple hours. But for me, my day is just starting. So it's so jarring to wake up and everyone's kind of winding down, the sun's starting to set, especially in the winter time when the sun and the days aren't as long. So it's really like weird to wake up and have your day start and then feel like it's already over even though you just woke up. And so just like a lot of people that wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to go do everything they need to do before the day starts, same thing for people on night shifts. They have to do everything they need to do before everything starts closing because nighttime is gonna soon come by and they can't do anything. And so creating your own motivation was also something that I learned during this experiment of staying up until 7 a.m. for 60 days. Now, like I said, staying up until 7 a.m. wasn't by choice. It's something I have to do for work every now and then, and I'm totally okay with it. And as someone that is really adamant about trying to be as healthy as possible, I still learn things from it to make it a bit more enjoyable and a bit of a learning experience in the process, instead of just vegging on my phone, for 12 hours straight because I have nothing to do. Well, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys want to check out other videos on my channel for men's self-improvement, I'll leave a couple videos right here for you guys to go click through. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll catch you all in that next video.